to close.
But it's two. It didn't go off of Ryan. It went off the Cobalt.
Ah, there we go. There you go. Thank you. That's what it was. Okay, good catch. So yeah, because you want to make sure those match, and so that's because you did the okay, right.
Mhm.
So then this is the other credit report, and it's going to go off the lower of the two bars. There you go. Yep. So 773. So it matches. So you're good. But let's say, for example, we originally submitted the loan in, and it had a 740 credit score, and we got a new credit report. So then we would import the new credit report, and you would see a new credit reference number right here on this line. And then what would happen is when that new rapid rescore would come in, because it's gone into processing, us on the loan officer side, we cannot import a new credit report. So we would give you the credit report reference number, you would import it, okay? And then once you've imported it and it shows the new credit report, you would then go over here and you do a lock change, profile change, and you make sure that this populates correctly. Because like, let's say previously his credit score was 740, it may say 740 right here. So you would type in 773, you submit the lock, and the way it works is
automated US.
And I'll kind of put this on the screen. So credit interest rates, interest rates are priced at 760, 740, 720, 700, 680, 660, 640, 620, 600, 580, and then below 580. Okay. So if you're doing a conventional loan, I typically recommend conventional loan above 700. I recommend FHA below, generally speaking. PMI will get better all the way up to 760. So if you want the best interest rate and the best pricing on PMI, you want to get above 760. Once you're above 760, you're getting the best pricing, except for if you're doing like a jumbo loan or an investment property. But if you're buying primary residence, once you're above 760, you're great. So that's why for you, Tequila, when you repulled it and the credit score dropped from 780 to 773, it didn't matter. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's why sometimes we'll do rapid rescores. Like I think Caitlin Stevens, I think that was one of the loans you had worked on, Tequila. She came to us with a 680 FICO.
Yeah.
The way I beat out the other lender is I said, hey, you've got a medical collection. I will get that medical collection deleted. It will take your credit score to 740. Your interest rate and your PMI is going to go down, and you're going to save $210 a month. So they were like, okay, we'll go with you because the other lender didn't offer to help us with that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that's why sometimes we'll take on a loan, we get them under contract, and they may be under contract at 680. We still haven't approved eligible. We'll still get the loan approved, but behind the scenes, we're submitting that paperwork, and it usually takes 3 to 5 days to get that done. So we may push the loan into processing, get it going, and then the following week we'll come back to you and say, hey, log into the file, and this is what it would look like. At least this is how I believe it looks. Oh, wait, sorry. We're not doing import. You do order new credit. You click that little button there. You go to Advantage. Have y'all ever done this? Are y'all familiar with how this works? I guess it actually might be better to do it through Advantage. I might defer to y'all on the best way to do it because at least this is the way I would know how to do it for a rapid rescore. I would recommend doing it this way, maybe for a rapid rescore. But for LQI,
okay, so you're expecting us to do the rapid rescore?
No. What would happen is, like, let's just,
I know that Ryan didn't do it on the front end.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll kind of clarify this so it's less confusing. As soon as, gosh, I'm waiting for the, oh, here we go. That's what, okay, something was going on. Okay, I knew something was. So this is the screen that would pop up. If you're doing a rapid rescore, we would send you the credit reference number. So you would check this box, import from website, and you would copy in the reference number that Ryan or Tony or myself would give you. That's the way I would believe a rapid rescore would be done. And then you hit the finish button and it processes all the things through. And then this credit score right here would improve. So I'm not going to save anything so that doesn't mess up your file, Tequila. But let me pause there. Does that make sense? Like, all you would have to do is import the credit reference number and hit save. We take care of the rapid rescore. You shouldn't have to do anything else. Like,
and then you would have to do we would need to go to OB to update.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. You have to go to OB
right,
to have it updated in Encompass.
And my understanding is that the processor has to do that because once it hits a processing milestone, the loan officer is locked out from the certain screens. At least that was my understanding. So Lauren Smith used to do that for us back in the day. Brodra, she didn't know how to do anything in Optimal Blue, so she never got involved there. So we would email her the reference number. She would import it, hit save, get out of the file. We would go back into the Optimal Blue, submit it, then get out of the file. Then the lock desk would get in, and then Lauren would then go back in and resubmit back to underwriting. So I think y'all's ability to kind of do all of that will probably be helpful.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And I think we would rather, because that's a lot of going back and forth.
Well, yeah, and that way you can control it, right? Like go import the credit reference number, submit the OB profile change, and then save the file, and then go move on to something else. The lock desk will usually update it within an hour or two, and then you then come back to it when you're done working on the other file. So the last thing I was going to cover, because I know we're kind of running a little bit long on this training video, so it's very important when you're submitting rapid or when changes. Oh, thank you so much. This
Are you back recording?
It's still recording. This button needs to be here, not specified. Okay, so the issue that Tequila was having is this was populating as LP automatically or as DU. Okay, but when you do that, sometimes the pricing will not populate. So you need to change this back to not specified. So if you do that, then that should fix those issues. So that is everything I had was rapid rescores, amendments, and PMI. So we'll just save that for the time being. And I'll break this up probably into 4 videos, so it's a little bit easier to watch. We'll probably do like 3 videos at about 10 minutes long.
Can you show me quickly how to get to these videos? Do I have access now?
Yeah, so you should have access, but at the same time, I know they're not necessarily super easy to find. So I could have Hannah send you the link. So what I'm doing is I'm building out training videos on topics that I think are helpful for people. So this is the YouTube channel I created. So you can make yourself a subscriber. Okay. So
I can get it from Hannah.
Yep, you can get it from Hannah, and I'll send you the link right now. But like this explains low appraisals if you really wanted to watch it. How to send Tuesday updates. So I did this training with Brodra. So she like long term, one of my things as her as the ops manager is kind of helping out with the Tuesday update system. Let's see here, what else out here? I don't know. How to look up condos. That might be helpful to you. Like if you're, but I mean, over how to import a new credit report, right? There you go. So that's, I think a little bit of what we just did in our video. Some of these are more upfront trainings I've done with Tony and Ryan. So I've done a lot of training with Tony and Ryan. So they now know like how to submit a loan into processing. These are the step-by-step instructions, how to disclose an adjustable rate mortgage, how to add gift funds for an FHA loan so you make sure you get your DU approval. Some of these things that are just a little trickier that I've seen where people have had issues, I try to record it because it's just much easier for you to then go find the answer rather than, trying to remember, because you may not look at this thing again for, you may not have a PMI or an amendment issue for another, 3 weeks from now. And then you're trying to remember it. And it's like, it's too hard to remember what I said. Does that make sense?
Thank you. And you said you're going to send me the link?
Yep, I just hit send all 3 of you. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop recording because we've been recording this long enough. Okay, so stop recording.